Okay, guys, I have started streaming, and I am going to be today. It's going to be a tech video, and mostly we will be dealing with. Okay, this is my software. Okay, so yeah, so we will be doing something called as Owasp top 10 practices. I mean, this is good for beginners to get into Owasp top 10, since I am studying for Owasp and giving my cybersecurity exams and practicals. So this is what I'm gonna do. So this is just the Owasp server. This is the server number which I created using my own VM. So yeah, this is the server which is running the Owasp. So as you can see, yeah, this is the server, and you have the IP address. So what you just do is just paste that IP address over here, and then you can start running your Owasp. You can find Owasp practice online. I'm not going into detail on how you can find them. That is pretty much explanatory. So yeah, so this is just the page that comes when you go to Owasp practice. So now here's the button. We can go to begin. Okay, so now here you have the Owasp top 10 web application vulnerabilities. So don't mind it's 2013 because I'm just going for the basics one. So the first one, okay, well, let's just see on total the top 10 which are there. So first you have the injection. So injection flaws such as SQL, OS and LDAP injection occur when untrusted data is sent to an interpreter as part of a command or query. The attacker's hostile data can trick the interpreter into executing unintended commands or accessing data without proper authorization. Okay, so that is injection. Second, okay, I'll just go through it. Second one is broken authentication and session management. Then you have cross-site scripting. Then you have insecure direct object references. Then you have security misconfiguration. Just give me a second. Let me just that's it. Oh, there is OS. Okay, just setting it up. Okay, mind, because I did not set it up on the right. Anyways, so then you have insecure direct object reference, then security misconfiguration, then sensitive data exposure, then you have missing function level access control, then you have cross-site request forgery, and using components with known vulnerabilities, and finally you have unvalidated redirects and forwards. So basically we need to remember all these 10. So we need to remember it because these are the top 10 on for that specific year. So this is for 2013 right now I'm doing, so that you get a basic idea. Right, later on I'll be doing 2018 as well. So let's get on with it. So the first one is injection. So let's begin the lesson. As you can see, this is very self-explanatory. You don't need to have any prior knowledge. I mean, you need to have knowledge. This is more of a practical purpose. So here you can try out your different kinds of scripts or different things that you can do to find vulnerabilities in web applications or websites. So let's just begin. What is injection? So injection is a type of web application vulnerability in which malicious input is sent to the server-side application for processing. Okay, then SQL injection is one of the most exploited vulnerability, using which database is compromised, leading to database enumeration. Then you have okay, so what is basically in this lesson, we will have user controlled input points which are used as an input by the server application are tested for injection vulnerabilities. The response received after injection is processed to find out if the injection worked properly in the backend and desired results have been achieved or not. And in some cases, blind injection has to be performed, means we are not aware if the injection is working or not. Let me just quickly open my notepad. Okay. Okay, fine. So first we are dealing with is we are dealing with injection. Okay, Okay, so here we will be covering three types of injection. You have your error based injection, a blind injection, and out of band injection. Okay, so that is pretty much it. So you will face error based injection, error based injection. Then you have your blind injection, and finally you have your out of band. We'll see each of them in detail. Okay, so yeah, they would like to emphasize that SQL injection content videos, and okay, that's on the no issues. Okay, so next which we have is you can find these videos in the links. So let's get on with it, and let's start with the first one, that is authentication bypass. So when you click on it, it will take you to a website kind of thing where you can actually practice things. Okay, so this is like a login area. You will have a username field and a password field and a login button. If you want to learn, if you want to try it out yourself, you can just try it here using your own things, or you can just go to the tutorial and it will show you step by step how to actually find it out. So as you can see, if you just press login, it does not log in because nothing is happening. Or you can like just press ASDF and then if you log in, it's taking time. What's the issue? Some issues going. Anyways, so if I'm logging, it's not happening. Give me a moment. Just copy this link into a new tab. Close this. The net is working. Yes, the net is working. The server is running. Yes. Okay, what happened here? Some issues going on. Anyways, let's see what is happening in the front end. Okay, so here if you just type anything like admin and admin, and if you log in, issue I guess. Okay, the server is taking too long to respond. Let me just check how's my stream going. There is some issue with the server. Let me just let me just fix this. It's taking something is wrong.